Καλησπέρα σας, καλοί φίλοι τηλεθεατές. Good evening to you. Here we are again with our Sunday program Faces. My name is Βασίλης Παναγής, you know me. So I have a new face today and her name is Maria EVANGELOU. She's Greek Cypriot and she's a singer. Welcome, good evening.
Hello,
How are you, Maria?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
You're looking beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Okay. So, you are a Greek Cypriot, born in London?
Yes, I am, yeah.
Yes. Would you mind giving me, and for our listeners, for our audience here, a few details about yourself? I mean, where you born? Give us details about your school days and how you get involved into music.
Well, I've always been into music from a very young age. I was always singing around the house, and I drove my mum crazy until she would get me singing lessons and piano lessons, and then they couldn't shut me up after that. So,
How long were you when you started piano lessons?
I started learning quite late on piano. I was about 13 when I started there.
Okay.
But singing, I was always singing around the house.
You went to school in London?
Yeah, I went to St Anne's School for Girls in Enfield.
St Anne's.
And then I went on to do my music degree at City University and the Guildhall School of Music as well. Yeah.
Good. And when did you graduate?
I graduated in 2006. Yeah, quite a while ago, but...
And okay, what's happened after that? I mean, did you get involved in, producing your own music, writing your own music?
Yeah, I met my co-writer, Mike, who I was introduced to, and I had a bunch of songs already. I was always writing lyrics all the time, and someone introduced me to my co-writer who was more into production and stuff, and we work really, really well together, and since then we've just written a whole selection of songs. We recently got a band together and started performing them and recording them, and the reception of it has been really, really good. So
how, I mean, you decide to get into jazz? I mean, is that what you like doing, jazz music? Or?
Yeah, I've always grown up hearing jazz, and my dad had a really good soul Motown collection on records, and I used to play them all the time when I was young, so I knew all the lyrics and things like that. So it was a genre which I was able to write to very well. I found it really easy to write in that kind of style, and along the blues scales and things like that. So that's what.
Are there any other musicians in your family?
Yeah, my uncle is a professional musician. He plays the bouzouki for Diastello.
Okay, the traditional bouzouki player.
Yeah. So we've always grown up with music in the house. My auntie loves to sing all the time. So there's always been music and dancing since I was very young.
Did you listen to Greek music as well, or just? Yes, you did.
Yeah, it was always in the house.
Yes, always. Yes.
Yeah,
what kind of music? Greek music,
Marinella,
like or Marinella.
Marinella, we heard her a lot. Yeah.
Can you do? Give us an example of this. I mean, I know you can sing this.
Oh, you're putting me on the spot now.
No, it's not. Just to for our audience, because they love listening to a cappella.
Oh God. Okay. You want me to do Anix?
Please, yes, yeah, just a verse.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit, yes. I play the bouzouki.
Okay. Άνοιξε πέτρα να κλειστώ, ήλιος να μη με βλέπει.
Εντάξει, okay, that's fine. What a voice, brilliant. Yes, so I mean, I know you're singing only in English at the moment.
Yes,
have you got any plans to, do a couple of Greek songs as well? I mean, to, just because I'm sure you're doing gigs for everybody and, for Greeks as well.
Well,
the Greeks love to hear the Greek music and Greek songs as well, you see.
Well, I have been asked a few times more recently by members of the Greek community if I do a couple of Greek songs. So I might throw a couple into my repertoire and surprise a few people.
Yes, I know you do gigs and all this, and one day I was looking in the magazine which is produced by Tagdale Center, you know, in Enfield, and I've seen a picture. I didn't know you, and then I read the, you know, the name Maria Evangelou. I thought she's Greek. So tell me about that.
Well, the guy who gets in all the acts at the Dugdale, really lovely man called Paul Everett.
Mr. Paul Everett.
Yep, yeah, he saw me.
He's the manager. I know him very well.
Yeah, he's lovely, and he saw me performing at the Enfield Town Show last year in September, and he got in touch with me and asked if I'd like to perform with my band there, and then we put together a whole show, and it was such a good gig because it was really well received by the local people.
Yes.
There was a lot of coverage of it in the local paper as well, which really helped. And I was quite nervous because it was my own show, just me for the whole evening, and I was a bit worried about how people would respond to the music. But the whole place filled out. They were turning away people at the door, and I was really honoured that it had such a good reception and that people enjoyed listening to me and the band and enjoyed the original music that we've written.
You have plenty of original songs. I mean,
yes, we did a whole set of originals, and we also did a set of covers, but we rearranged them so that they would suit the style of music that I write in as well. So we threw in some stuff from the 50s and 60s, right through to modern style, but rearranged them with a jazz soul kind of feel to it.
How many members in the band?
We've got keys, drums, bass, guitar and backing vocals, so 5 and me 6.
Yeah. So you have any plans for future gigs in the near future?
Well, I'm going to be performing at Music in the Courtyard at 40 Hall on the 2nd of August. There's also the Winchmore Hill Festival on the 13th of July that I'll be performing an acoustic set at. And there's things coming up all the time, so if you keep an eye on Facebook or on Twitter, they're all listed on there.
I met you at the wine festival, which it was a few days ago, and you were there to because you love the music and the voice of Despina Vandi. Yeah. So, what are your thoughts about one day performing at the wine festival? And draw the attention of so many Greeks in the future. I mean, is this something which you can do?
It would be lovely to do, actually. It would be nice it was a nice big stage, and Despina Vandi was amazing. She worked the stage really, really well. But it's such a good stage to perform on, especially if you've got a whole band there. It would be lovely to do a set there and see people, especially from my own culture, enjoying my music too.
So it is in your plans to learn more Greek songs and all this?
Yes,
It is, yes. Talking about it, meeting at the wine festival, we've been talking about our, Hellenic TV is organizing a talent contest. And I think it's a good idea for you to take part. What do you think about that?
Yeah, it sounds really interesting, and I'm definitely going to look into trying to get in there and do a few songs for you there.
Lovely, beautiful. So, any other future plans?
Future plans? We've got a single coming out soon, which we're hoping will be featured on the radio, called Mr. Right.
Mr. Right?
Yeah.
You looking for him?
No, I've got my Mr. Right.
You do? Okay,
I've got
that's
my
fine.
Mr. Right.
All right, then. Okay.
But it's going to be out very soon on iTunes and Spotify and Google Play and all of that. So keep an eye out.
Is it jazz?
It's It's pop with a jazz
Okay.
infusion
Good
in
combination.
it. Yeah, it's kind of like a throwback style with influences of the 60s and soul music
Okay.
in it as well.
And when is that going to be out?
It's going to be out very, very soon. We haven't got an
soon.
exact date yet.
We haven't got it, to play it, have we?
Yeah, you have the track. Yep.
Do we?
Yes, you do.
Can we, do we have it as a sound only, or?
Yes, yep, you've got it as an
Okay,
MP3.
I don't know if we can play it, but do we have anything else to play? Like a video?
A video,
Video
I don't
clip.
have a video of that one.
Something else?
There is a video that I believe you have though that'll be grabbed off YouTube. So of
Okay.
Carefree Life. Carefree Life.
Okay, give us
That's
more
enough.
information about that then.
Carefree Life is actually a brand new track. We wrote it recently and we've done a little acoustic unplugged recording of it just around the corner at the chocolate factories actually.
In the street?
No, not in the street.
In
In the studio, in
studio.
Opus Studios,
Okay.
yeah. And we did a little setup with my keys player and my guitarist and my backing singer. And we're hoping that will be out on an EP towards the end of the year. We're going to be recording that properly in a studio soon.
Lovely. Can we go and see that?
Yes,
know.
yeah, you can see it on YouTube,
And then-
along with some other videos that will be up as well.
Okay, then let's go and see this video clip, and we'll come back and, talk about a few other things as well.
You're watching Band Vault TV. I'm Maria EVANGELOU, and this is my band. This song's called Carefree Life. If you like what you hear, subscribe. I knew a man, he was 94, nearly knocking on heaven's door with a great big smile and a gleam in his eye. He raised his hand to the clear blue sky. I said, tell me your story. He said, I'll tell you true. This is my secret I give to you. Living a carefree life, whoa, is no sacrifice, whoa. I'ma do what I like. You can say what you like, but I ain't gonna change my ways for you. So I decided to take his advice. Don't wait around for stress to ignite. Taking each day one step at a time, even if it don't have no reason or rhyme. Living a carefree life, whoa, is no sacrifice, whoa. I'ma do what I like. You can say what you like, but I ain't gonna change my ways for you. Do-ba-do-do-bye, boo-boo-boo, boo-ba-do-ba-do-die, do-ba-do-do, wah-wah-wah, boo-ba-boo-boo. Living a carefree life, whoa, is no sacrifice, whoa. I'ma do what I like. You can say what you like, but I ain't gonna change my ways for you. Why do all these people keep rushing around? If they stop for a moment and let their head down, the beauty of the world could set them free to live in perfect harmony. Living a carefree life, whoa, is no sacrifice, whoa. I'ma do what I like. You can say what you like, but I ain't gonna change my ways for you. Not for you.
Yes, I love it actually. It's very good,
Thank
beautiful.
you.
Your voice, it's something different, you know what I mean? Yes.
Thank you very much.
So, Do you have any plans to go further than England, go to Europe or America or whatever? Because America is where the jazz, is.
Yes, actually, funny you should say that. We are looking to possibly go over to LA around September time. It's in the plans, it's not solid yet, and hopefully do a few gigs there and maybe in New York as well, and see what the reception is over there too. But would certainly like to travel and perform the music as far and wide as I possibly can.
Yeah, that's nice. In Greek, music, we have the jazz as well, jazz music as well.
Yes.
So, I mean, it's good to include a couple of, tracks, in your future gigs as well. So, this is something which I think the people like.
Yeah.
And, they know more about the Greek jazz music, even the people that they don't know the language.
That's right, yeah. I think even Dalaras has done a jazz album as well, and he's also done in Spanish as well.
Definitely.
Various different things. So it does work quite well in Greek too. And again, it's something I'm always like open to doing and trying new things, as long as people like it and it sounds good, then why not?
Who is your favorite singer from, jazz music?
From jazz, I would have to say, it's really hard to choose, but a big influence of mine is Nina Simone.
Oh, yes.
I love Nina Simone, Etta James, from soul, Smokey Robinson, all those type of people. I grew up listening to them. But I'm influenced by artists across loads of different genres, from Latin to opera to jazz.
Yes. You told me, I mean, talking about it earlier on, you say you were in opera. You started as an opera singer, or?
Yes. Years ago, when I was very young and I was driving my mum crazy about taking me for singing lessons, I was originally trained as an opera singer, which gave me a really good solid technique. And it is definitely a style that I'm privileged to be able to do. But I really found my main calling in jazz, and it was a style that I liked writing in, and it gave you a lot more freedom as well. So hence all the jazz stuff.
The song we've been talking about it, which we have only the sound.
The audio, Mr. Right,
Would you mind, if you don't mind, I mean, giving us an example, a cappella, just give us a verse,
sure.
Give us an example of what it's all about.
It's a bit empty without the keys on it, but... Sitting at home, waiting for you to come, watching the hours passing by, I should have known that you would let me down. All of the times you made me cry. Now I'm gonna fly away to find my Mr. Right.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Bravo, very good. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So in this case, give us again the 2 days that you have the gigs, where they are and the dates and times,
Sure.
Just to remind our audience about that.
I'll be singing an acoustic set on the 13th of July at Woodcroft Wildlife in Winchmore Hill, N21. And then I'll be playing again at Music in the Courtyard on the 2nd of August at 40 Hall.
Lovely, beautiful. Maria, it's been a pleasure to have you.
Thank you very much for having me.
Our Faces program. And I'm looking forward to hear from you as far as show me your talent is concerned, because you have a talent.
Thank you very much.
It's good for you to be in it.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
And I wish you all the best in the future.
Thank you very
much. See you soon, okay?
Yeah.
Thank you. That's it. Αυτά, κυρίες και κύριοι, καλοί φίλοι τηλεθεατές, κάπου εδώ. Θα σας πούμε καλή νύχτα και πάλι, με την ελπίδα και την ευχή ότι θα είστε πάντα καλά. Και εμείς θα τα πούμε την Κυριακή, την ερχόμενη Κυριακή πάλι στις 8 την ίδια ώρα, με ένα καινούργιο πρόσωπο ή πρόσωπα. Till then, good night.